Okay, so we're now running with the RivaTuner statistics server enabled, so you can see the temperatures for GPU and CPU. The settings are we're using the basic preset. Everything is set as the basic preset except for the memory size set to 90%. The CPU we're using is a 12400F with a very expensive DDR5, and turns out that very expensive DDR5 didn't make as much of a difference as tuning the cheap DDR5 did. So you can see from the counter here the FPS top left, and if you look at the cooler, we're using an Intel stock cooler. So it's not about any kind of exotic cooling or anything. We're running at 69 degrees on the CPU at the moment, 67 as you can see. We are very experienced in tuning the stock cooler, in like mounting the stock cooler properly to get the best results. I know it sounds strange, but there are certain tricks you can have with the stock cooler to make it perform much better in Alder Lake, and maybe we will make a video about that in the future. So you don't have to buy an expensive cooler if you know how to set it up and if you know how to apply offset voltages and how to test offset voltages, because with Alder Lake you have a thing called clock stretching, which will make the CPU actually run worst if you undervolt too much. So you have to properly tune and test the undervolt. Yes, I guess that's it. I was not able to enable average FPS counting, so I can show you the average FPS, but if you can see, like, we're running around 200 FPS, and we're running that with a 6700 XT, and that's like a very cheap 6700 XT, and with an i5 12400F. And so you don't need expensive hardware, you just need to have some good tuning. Now these are the GULAG FPS, just to show you how it performs in the scenario. Oh yes, the smoke really kills it a bit. Okay, and then I will show you the frame rate with the higher settings. We're now playing with the balanced preset. Let's see. Still full HD. The balanced preset is just fine. So we were still CPU limited, as you can see. We're now, maybe we lost like, yes, a couple bit of FPS, because it's still a little bit more frame time when you add some more textures and stuff. Let's see with the ultra preset. This, oh yeah, here we are, 150 FPS with the ultra preset. But we still have FSR, so FSR is gonna help a lot. We're running full HD, but this monitor is actually 2K Quad HD, I think. No, I don't remember the name, but yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Let's do that. We will now go and switch to the proper display resolution, which is this one. And here we are. Yes, 95 FPS, 100 FPS. Okay, so let's see what we can do now. We can enable FSR quality, and that should actually help a lot, especially when running at higher resolutions. Yeah, FSR quality. Let's do that. And we're back on 150. So that means that if you want to run with higher settings, higher voltages, higher details, you don't need to buy expensive RAM at all, because your limit will be in the GPU. So this machine I bought like 250 euros DDR5, and that almost didn't make difference from the 150 euros kit that we tuned in the previous build. We are now running at 5400 CL33, and it's really similar to 5000 CL33 3 that we achieved with the cheaper memory. They costed like 100 euros less. So yeah, let's do one last test. As you can see, the frame rate improved a lot with the FSR. And I would say that with the FSR quality, you really have the same as native quality. With ultra quality of FSR, you actually get like slightly better visuals than native. Yeah, but we're ultra, so there's nothing more we can add actually. Here, yeah, that's it. Oh, let's see the temperatures, and the temperatures are still very, very good, even for the GPU. And now that's really everything.